Nearly sold out. It's a 2-pack of belts. Stay with me for that. Before we get there though, on this Saturday night, Sunday morning, happy Halloween, we have a big premiere, a big launch for you. Welcome to the Tower of Power. We sold the original Spin Power by Bell & Howell. Totally out, 60,000 plus sold within just a few days. So many of you said, well, we need more outlets. Well, welcome to the Tower of Power, which brings one outlet into 14. So you're gonna take one outlet and turn it into 14 outlets. That breaks down to 8 3-prong outlets and 6 fast charging USB ports as well. We love this. It's got the retractable cord for all the gadgets and all the gizmos and all the things that we have. Trust Bell & Howell to give us the pro version to meet all our needs. $39.99 free shipping and handling, and 5 flexible payments as well. Our special guest, Bell & Howell expert, Chad Allen, joins us. Chad, you might not be able to tell, or maybe you can. I've had a bit of coffee tonight, so I'm kind of wired. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, Adam. You know what? You have all the coffee when I'll handle this, okay?
God bless you.
This is that really great 14-plug Spin Power Pro that's going to change your everyday life, especially your morning routine, that's for sure. What we're doing is we're turning one outlet into 14, and here's the real magic. Are you ready? Don't blink. I'm going to hold the cord. I'm going to pull the cord. I'm going to hold the base. And when I pull the cord, it spins the top. And that's why we call it the Spin Power, because the cord actually retracts into the base. Just a little note, the control team, I'm getting a lot of echo back in my ear. I don't know if there's something we can do about that. But I'm getting 14 plugs just from plugging one thing into the outlet. And then if this becomes too much cord for you, if you're wondering the bathroom counter, the kitchen counter, things like that, sort of like I have back here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the base, and then you're gonna twist and spin the top, and it's gonna go right back into the base, as little or as much as you need, all the way back down to 0. But why do people love this? Why is it so great? Well, first off, because it's Bell & Howell, a company that's been around 114 years, but your phone's gonna charge faster. Every one of the USB ports on this, all 6 of them are upgraded. This is the Pro, my friends. This is the Ultimate, Deluxe, the Elite, the Black Series, the Platinum, whatever you want to call it. Every single USB port is 2.1 amp. What does that mean? That means your phones, your tablets, your computers, it's all going to charge faster. And then we're also giving you 3-prong outlets, 8 3-prong outlets. So yeah, that Nespresso, you can plug it right into here, your computer, your toaster. Oh my goodness, the first time you don't have to unplug your hairdryer to plug in your flat iron in the morning, it's really going to change your life. Because Adam, again, you're turning one outlet into 14 in the blink of an eye, and you can actually have all 14 plugs and USB ports going at the same time.
Chad loves doing that. It's his party trick, and so it should be, because it's impressive. No mess or tangle or extra cord hanging around. It gives you the length that you need. But with 14 different power options, no more plugging and unplugging. For so many of us, there's too many things and not enough outlets. So you plug something in, and then when you want to switch it out to plug something else in, that's got to come out to replace it. Now, the whole family has enough for everything. Again, it breaks down to 8 3-prong outlets, so regular outlets, and 6 fast charging USB ports. I love this extra stand that you've got at the top. It allows you, over here, you can see, to kind of place a phone or a tablet. Maybe there's a couple of phones or tablets in the house. You can put one there and one there and one there. The other nice thing is that you've got surge protection. And for so many of us, maybe it's gonna be your computer or maybe the television, whatever it is, you wanna make sure that you've got that surge protection so it doesn't get damaged. Talking of getting damaged, all of our electronics are safer with HSN Protection Plus. Ask your representative about it. With no deductibles, it's a great way to go. Chad, the original was popular, but clearly this just takes it to a whole new level.
Yeah, the Pro, actually what's so funny is it does take it to a new level, because the previous version, Adam, that was a great segue. I'm going to take that for my next presentation. The previous version was only 2 tiers, let's call it. And this one has an entirely 3rd section at the top.
Welcome.
It's a Pro series. Okay, thank you, Adam. The invoice is in the mail, right? And so what we're really doing is we're replacing a few things. We're definitely replacing your power strip, and these are great. these are perfect for plugging things in. However, it's not really bringing the outlet as far to you as you need to. And then if you plug something big and chunky into this, like those big bricks, you end up losing a few outlets. We're also replacing the surge protector because as Adam was just pointing out, this, my friends, this Spin Power Pro is a 3,000 watt surge protector, which is going to protect all those really expensive electronics. And then, of course, we are also replacing your extension cord because we're bringing the outlet to you, and not just a standard household extension cord. I like to point that out because you need the 3-prong outlet. So you need the ones like on the big heavy duty orange ones. And in fact, Suzanne Runyon always challenged me on the last one to show her the quality of the cord. And that's exactly what I'll do here. When I put that orange heavy duty extension cord right next to our Spin Power Pro, we colored it black on purpose to match because we like a little decor in our lives. It's exactly the same thickness. The thickness of the cord does matter when you're talking about an item that needs to power and charge all of those devices, from hair dryers that take a lot of power to Nespressos to even down to just charging your cell phone. All of those things are great here. And that's what Adam was just talking about. Even with a case on my phone, I'm able to prop it up on 3 different sections on the top, whether it's on the edge, whether it's on the middle, or whether it's on the other edge. That's going to bring your devices up off the ground. But as you can see behind me like this, I could have a cooking recipe. I could be FaceTiming with family and friends. Now, all of a sudden, now I can charge my devices, of course, but I have a phone and a tablet stand. Bringing that camera, the camera's right here on my iPad or the phone right there, bringing it up higher, giving me that stand I've always wanted. Bell and Howell, I mean, they've been around 114 years. I get to present phone and tablet stands by Bell and Howell that cost the same price that don't get to charge all these things. Don't ask me how we do it. It's just a great deal. In fact, we didn't even think we were going to be able to get the Pro in for holiday season, and here it is. But look at this. I mean, all the way from 4 feet, bringing that outlet to you, to just, and nothing is, all the cord management is built in, Adam. That's what I want to say. So as little or as short or as long as you want, you're going to be good to go.
There's so many things to unpack with this product, right? So we know that it's giving us more outlets. We love that. Rather than, as we mentioned, always having to plug in and unplug something to make space. Now we've got 14 different ways to charge or power our devices. But it's not just the convenience of extra outlets. You're also bringing the power up to you. For many of us, the outlet is behind the nightstand. It's down behind the desk. It's down below by the sofa. Remember, that means you're bending down always, trying to unplug and move the furniture and move this out of the way and plug it in. We're gonna take that outlet that's down there and bring it up. And we're putting it right next to us on our bedside. So that makes life a lot easier as well. The one thing to bear in mind is that on top of the 8 regular 3-prong outlets, you've also got the USB ports. These are the rapid charging USB ports, the fast charging USB ports. So they've been upgraded as well. Listen, to Chad's point, you and I can go buy a regular, power strip and spend $25, $30 on it, let alone something that's as powerful and capable and versatile as this with surge protection. In 4 minutes, we're gonna end our show with one of the gifts of the year. If you've not seen it presented yet, it's a 2-pack of men's belts that are unlike any belt you've ever seen before. I've heard the buzz about them. Tonight's my first time presenting them, so stay with us for that. But Chad, you talk about an essential. This is not a luxury item. Every home is better off for having the power strip, right? The Spin Power Pro.
It is exactly right. And when I went out to purchase the power strip and the surge protector to show you as compares, I had to pick up a new one because I donated the other ones that I had, quite frankly. They are a lot more expensive than I remember. Right. And that's because in any of these electronics, whether we realize it or not, there's computer chips on the inside of these, motherboard, circuit, little circuit chips. And those are in such high demand, you can't even get your hands on them from a manufacturer. I don't have to tell you, you've seen the news, okay? Long story short, electronics are so much more expensive now than they used to be, but not at HSN, quite frankly. I mean, I don't know how you guys have done it, but you've been able to do it. So to get 14 outlets out of one is a big deal. Oh, by the way, I'm actually wearing that nice stretch bell. It gives me a little extra room. That's coming up next. You can see just how great that is. But the Bell & Howell Spin Power is a crowd favorite for one reason. and one reason I think only, and that's because we have things to plug in. Everybody needs it. So as Adam was just pointing out, as we're closing out this presentation, it's going to come to you like this. It's going to come in a nice retail gift box, color all the way around, pretty pictures, just like everyone loves to gift and receive for holiday season. They're going to take it out of the box. It's going to look just like this. You're going to say, hey, hold that base and pull that cord. And when you do that, the top spins. So now you're able to bring the outlet to you. Almost 4 feet of cord. So you're going to set this on the desk or on the workstation by the Cricut, crafting maker. You're going to run this underneath the desk one time only, and you're going to have this sitting on top of your desk. So every time you go to plug in your phone, you're going to go, oh, my phone's plugged in, good to go. I didn't have to crawl underneath the desk. Maybe you're like me or any of my family members recently who have lost these things and not sure what to do, and it costs way too much to upgrade those plugs to USB. Well, the very end of that cord is a USB. So all you're going to do is you're going to plug that in. You can do that times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do that 6 different times with just the cord. No more bricks needed. And by the way, these bricks that come with your phones, they're 1 amp. They're exactly 1 amp. These are 2.1 amps. So they're over twice as fast to charge your phone as these little bricks. And then to get 8 of the real plugs, 3-pronged, let me turn to the side so it looks normal for you. 8 of the real plugs. That means the Nespresso, the hairdryer, the flat iron, you name it. I'm not kidding. The first time, I want you to think of me when I say this, the first time you don't have to unplug the hairdryer to plug in the flat iron in the morning, you're to go, you know that Chad with that nice hair? He was right. It made my morning a little bit better. And if that cord becomes too much because it is on your bathroom counter or your kitchen counter, again, just spin the top and bring that cord to as short as you need it, and your life is going to be a lot more organized and easier with the Spin Power Pro.
We're going to give Chad a second out because Chad's going to bring us the #1 gift of the season for the gentleman in your life. That belt that he's wearing, you can grab it in a few seconds. Thank you for all of your orders on our Spin Power Pro. This is the debut and the launch. You're getting the advantage of free shipping and flex pay. For those of us who are just joining us, so many things available with HSN right now. How about a nice glass of wine? Just this past week, we were so excited to bring to you the amazing selection of wine from Valerie. This is Vintage Estates.